But the possibility of a great escape looked even more unlikely when John Arisa put Liverpool in front after 12 minutes. Steven Gerrard came off on the half-hour with a tight groin, a precaution, say Liverpool, no World Cup worry for England. Gerrard's replacement, Vladimir Smicer, made an instant impact. His run set up Risa for his and Liverpool's second of the game. 43 seconds after the interval, a double blunder from Titus Bramble allowed Michael Owen to make it 3, putting the game and the Premiership beyond George Burley's side. For the second time this week, Liverpool hit 4 as Smicer waltzed through a demoralised Ipswich defence. 3 minutes from time, substitute Nicola Anelka made it 5, a timely reminder of his finishing ability as he looks to seal a permanent move to Anfield. A sad end then for the Ipswich fans after 2 seasons among the big boys.
Yeah, I mean, I think with the Premiership you need to get off to you know, a good start. So we'd only won one game.
And gathered momentum in midweek with the Premiership title assured, reached a crescendo as Arsenal paraded the Championship trophy in front of their fans.
What's the best part of the season for you? What do you think the turning point?
I think I just had it. Lifting the trophy, it's always the best part.
It probably won't sink into, you know, maybe the weekend or maybe after the World Cup or whatever, but when it does, you know, I'm going to really appreciate it because we worked really hard and to win it, you know, it's such a difficult, you know, league to win. So for Arsenal to do it and do the double this year, it's tremendous to me.
David, how important was it that the whole squad were up on the podium?
It was so important because, as we've seen through the season, it was the whole squad that won it. We've had big injuries to big players, and the guys that have come in have done fantastic, and that's what it just shows you that you need a really strong squad, and that's what we've got here.
We're going to finish on a high and always know when to leave the party at each time.
Dixon, in his last competitive match for the club, captained the side against Everton, and Arsenal finished what's been a record-breaking season by setting yet more records. They were in front inside 4 minutes thanks to Dennis Bergkamp, which meant they'd scored in every Premiership match this season. But Everton hit back. A mistake by Igor Stepanovs allowed Thomas Radzinski to set up Lee Carsley for an equaliser on 20 minutes. And with just over half an hour gone, Radzinski then put Everton 2-1 in front. But Everton were not going to be allowed to spoil things. Arsenal's response was immediate. Bergkamp pulling the ball back for Thierry Henry to make it 2-2 on 33 minutes. Midway through the second half, Arsenal were back in front. Henry making it 3-2, his 24th goal of the season, which sees him finish with the Golden Boot as the Premiership's top scorer. Arsenal were turning on the style. Henry crossed for substitute Francis Jeffers to make it 4-2 with a goal against his former club. Substitute keeper Stuart Taylor came on to ensure that he finished with a winner's medal. And although he conceded a late goal from Steve Watson, Arsenal still finished the season with a win. Their 13th successive league victory, a new record.
When you play with a tremendous team like that, you know.
So we move on to the weekend action. Chelsea entertaining Aston Villa in a pretty meaningless fixture. Don't tell that, however, to Peter Crouch, the 6'7", 21-year-old striker, signed from Portsmouth, perhaps his second of the season.
Big fella, isn't he? Look at those legs churning as he gets in.
Shades of Torre-Andre Flo.
Oh, yes. Who played for the other side. As there is Darius Vassell in the 63rd minute. With all the injuries, maybe he'll sneak into the English squad. And then, one last time. I know you love it, Nick Webster. After this penalty.
Scandalous.
Samuele Dall'Abona.
I'll say it for Nick because he's not here, but scandalous.
And I'll say this for Nick because I know he loves it. Coming to take the penalty. It's Einar Gudjohnsen, professional footballer from Iceland.
I love that almost as much as Nick. Aston Villa would be back. Coming back on loan from Millwall, Dion Dublin coming in his first game back. Unfortunately, he couldn't help the First Division outfit gain promotion to the Premiership, but he does give Aston Villa a late lift here in the final moments, and Villa would hang on to deal Chelsea another loss. Disappointing season for the Blues.
Southampton, who didn't have to worry about relegation down the stretch, that's refreshing as they host Newcastle, and they look to finish the season on a high note. Svensson gets the ball in and finishes at the near post 1-0.
Well done by the Saints. Not finished yet, however. They get this lucky call inside the box here. Keeper foolishly comes out. That's Shea Given. You don't see that too often from the Irishman. They convert the spot kick by James Beattie. Off and running 2-0. Gordon Strachan's club looking pretty good.
And that one skips through. Newcastle looking to get back. This was a tough match for them. Remember, this is where Kieran Dyer got injured. Robert doesn't get it through, but Alan Shearer, throw that arm in the air.
27th goal in all competitions, but the keeper, Neil Moss, has got to do better here. Opens it up for Shearer. 2-1 at this point, deep into the match. Newcastle on the break, and this is where it got really ugly. Tahar El Khaled clipping up Kieran Dyer, not just eliminating his chances for the rest of the match, but his World Cup hopes cast in serious doubt. El Khaled, scandalous.
What's he thinking? The referee's decision is final. It doesn't matter. Southampton would get the last laugh as this ball played in by Paul Telfer. 3-1, ex-Coventry City.
Well, back at
He's a friend of Gary Breen.
Back at Anfield, Liverpool trying to send Ipswich down to the first division. We pick up the action here in minute 12. John Arisa taking advantage of a nice through ball, and the Norwegian left back slots it home.
That was rather nice. I'd like to give that a try. John Arisa. Very crafty.
I've seen you. You can't do that.
Well, no one else needs to know that.
Don't take it personally.
Well, here is, I never thought it would happen to a man called Jamie Clapham.
Oh, once again, Jerzy Dudek keeping out Bent. Polish keeper's been magnificent. Then look at this strike from John Arisa. Grabs his second of the day on the first-time ball. Far post. Liverpool out in front. It doesn't look good for Ipswich.
You know, and Ipswich had some hope of survival, but they look like a second-division outfit today. Titus Bramble, a player with so much promise. A gift goal for Michael Owen.
Horrible from Titus Bramble. Doesn't get any easier than that for Michael Owen. Good little finish, though, with his 19th in league play, but you said it, Max. What is Titus Bramble thinking? Exposing his goalkeeper, Andy Marshall. 3-0 to the Pool, soon to be 4-0.
Glad for me to look at this solo effort. Hello. Oh, great defending there. Was he going to do a rugby tackle for a second? 4-0. Liverpool is on a surge.
Smeeter, superb run.
Robert Ragnarsson, professional footballer from Iceland, no defense.
Turned out the Czech international. You won't see him at the World Cup, and unfortunately you won't. Good finish as he came in as a first-half sub for Steven Gerrard. Liverpool putting on the finishing touches. The Frenchman, Nicolas Anelka, he wants to play here permanently. This goal could solidify his on-loan move from PSG. 5-0 Liverpool.
Well, he has all summer to work out on his own. Unfortunately, he will not be part of Roger Lemaire's side. Next, we go to Old Trafford again. Man United versus Charlton in the sun. Get a suntan, lads. Get a few drinks in ya. Not much to see on the pitch.
Hey, wake me up when these highlights are over.
How about a Jason Yule sighting?
Scoreless draw. Scoreless draw, yuck.
You said it, man. I know you like goals.
I like goals, and if you like goals, head to Highbury. Plenty of them in to spare. Dennis Bergkamp is 14th on the season. Good match here. Everton fighting for a spot in the Inter-Toto Cup. Moments later, Lee Carsley leveling.
Lee Carsley, he'd take you in a fight.
He would.
In about 30 seconds.
He'd take us both.
True. Here comes the Canadian, Tomasz Radzinski, and Everton with dreams of Inter-Toto Cup. Take a 2-1 lead. Dreams of Inter-Toto Cup.
Yes.
That has a rotten ring to it.
And don't tell that to Thierry Henry. Dennis Bergkamp just takes it away at will. The magician sets it up for the Frenchman. It's pretty. It's Thierry Henry. We've seen it all year long. Arsenal getting set for party time. Well, they will receive the title at the end of the match, regardless of the result. But the Gunners playing for pride today.
Yep. That ball played through, and more from Arsenal as in front of a crowd, a packed crowd, and it's, as Nick Webster would say, 3-2 to the Arsenal, and it's 2 for Henry.
That gives Thierry Henry his 24th league strike of the season. He would claim the Golden Boot, surpassing Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank and Ruud van Nistelrooy. This time he turns provider. Superb header here from Francis Jeffers, who gets his first goal in over 7 months.
Yeah, what happened to him? 4-2, couldn't get ball on the first tee. Steve Watson would draw him back for Everton, and the shootout was complete. Advantage Arsenal, 4-3.
Stuart Taylor victimized in the late going, but does make his 10th appearance to get the championship title. And there is Tony Adams, who did not play a part in this match, but will he or won't he be around in an Arsenal uniform next year. If he decides to retire, he could not go out on a better note, as they claim the double for the first time since 1998.
And he could continue his professional